Yeah, congratulations, Virgil. What an end to this game. An injury time winner at the Kop end. That must have been a relief.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, I think we kept pushing for the 3-1. And obviously to concede the equalizer, deflection, massively deflected was obviously not great, but we found a way again. And I think we were dangerous in our set pieces anyway. They were pretty aggressive, I must say. But yeah, I'm glad I got the winner.
It looked like you were going to run riot, being 2-0 up after 6 minutes. So what happened? How did the game run away from you guys?
I won't say run away, but obviously I think I mentioned it to you yesterday. It's a team that never gives up. They have quality players that can punish you if you're not there in a split second, if you are a little bit too late. And I think they punished you just before the break. And after the break, we tried to go for the 3-1. But obviously they get a bit of confidence from that as well. But eventually, have to keep going and show the resilience that we have been showing for all many years. And it was another great European night here again.
Yeah, attacking at the Kop end as well, going into the final stages. Was there always that belief you could find that winner?
It's easy to say afterwards, isn't it? But I think we've shown many times that we are capable of doing it. And today I was the lucky one with the winner, and we move on.
It's another game, though, where there's been a couple of goals conceded. Are there any concerns in the team about the way you've started this season defensively?
No. Yeah, no.
This is obviously a competition Liverpool are so desperate to win. So how important was it to get off to a winning start in the end?
It's always good to get off a winning start. I think play at home. It's a good game. It's a good opponent. And yeah, another game ticked off, 3 points. And in 2.5 days we're back live on your channel, so you have to be ready for that as well. Yeah,
ahead of the derby as well, important to get that win tonight.
Yeah, now it's time to recover. We prepare tomorrow and the day after as good as we can, and I'm looking forward to it.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, look, obviously it's a great thing to have, being able to keep going right to the end. But yeah, when you're 2-0 up and you're playing so well in the first half, it should have been a more comfortable night.
I thought the business was done early, especially with your goal. Just tell us a little bit. Got to say, great positioning there for you, Andy Robertson.
I can't tell you anything.
Talk us about fantastic goal, mate. Nothing about it.
I've not got a clue. The set piece coach said for whatever reason, he said I was crucial to set pieces this today. So I took it literally, but I've not seen it back. So
we'll show it to you. Here
is this a set move? Because you're standing sort of in an offside position, and you sort of run back out.
I was just trying to get in the line of the keeper, so he couldn't really see.
And then you run back out in front of Barrios.
It's a great
cause chaos. Finish.
End the Puskas Award now, but no, like honestly, I didn't know much about it, but obviously it's a great start, and yeah, thank God it went in.
Yeah, look, it's another brilliant night for you in the Champions League. I just want to ask a little bit about this team. Lots of new faces. How you're gelling. We also saw a first sight of Isak starting tonight as well. What's it all been like behind the scenes?
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. Obviously not really had a pre-season, not had a lot of games since last season, but I thought for especially the first half he was excellent. Naturally got tired, and then it's amazing to have a player like Hugo to come on, and both of them have got such quality. So look, we've got a lot of new players. They have to settle in. Playing with a big club like this, it's not easy, and they've all really done well, and they're the future. They're the ones that are going to take this club forward, and they're showing glimpses so far, and I'm sure they'll only get better.
Is your job behind the scenes almost even more advanced now? Now there's a lot of new players in. Of course, you're one of the most experienced players in the squad. Does that? Do you come to the fore in that situation with so many players coming in?
Yeah, of course. And the thing is there's so many players come in, but they're all young as well. So you do have to help them. You do have to make sure they're settled in, and make sure they don't get caught up in too much things as well. And it's a completely different club to play for. It's one of the best clubs in the world, but it's one of the most demanding and one of the biggest clubs, and that comes with responsibility. It comes with pressure as well. And we've all thrived on it for years, and these lads will thrive on it as well. They've all got the mentality to play here for years and years to come, and I think they'll just get better and better.
And in terms of your professionalism, I mean, one of the players that's come in is in your position. How do you? I don't think anybody, not many, I certainly couldn't have done it. How can you be so professional when actually somebody is coming in to challenge for your place as well? I mean, it's such a positive that you've got that professionalism.
Yeah, look, it's part and parcel of football. When you're at a club like Liverpool, you expect to be challenged every single season. Obviously, this one's been a bit different in terms of, we've probably brought in somebody that's going to, start. So that was a bit different for me. Obviously, a bit of a difficult summer, and then once I made my mind up, I committed to it, and Obviously I've only got a year left, and I love playing with this club. I love being out there with the lads, and I can help the lads as well. And obviously getting the vice captaincy this season's gave me added responsibility as well. So I've just kind of thrived on that. And then once the games get going and there's more games, then I believe I'll play enough football. So look, I'm taking positives, and I'm looking forward to the season ahead.
Robert, you've played in some great squads under Jürgen, of course, winning champions. This could be this squad that you're getting together now at this club, because we're seeing it in patches, and we're only a month into the season. When you're training and looking at the players and what they do individually, how do you think they're going to do going forward? Yeah,
look, we've got quality all over the pitch, and I think that's the main thing. And if you look at the bench today, it's a right strong bench. Look at the 5 subs we've made, all of them bring quality, and look at the lads that never came on. Do you know what I mean? So we can change pretty much every position within a game if it's not working, which is a positive, and it's up to us to now show how good we can be. It's okay, these lads have came with unbelievable talent, and I believe they'll be good for Liverpool, but it's up to us to go and show it, and we need to show that by winning trophies. That's the only way we've done it in the past, and that's the only way we'll do it in the future. So I believe we can, but it's up to us to go and show it.
Robert, can I just ask you about Rio? Just such an exciting young talent. We were asking Mo about him earlier on, and about being in those boots, in that position when you're so young and you've got such a responsibility. We saw him get his European debut tonight as well. What do you see in him as a young player and a future talent?
I think he's brilliant. I think he's such a level-headed young lad as well, which is so nice to see. Always wants help, always, but got a bit of fire about him as well. He's not scared to, have a little bit of fire in training and things like that, and that's what you want. But off the pitch, he's so respectful to all of us, and he wants to improve. And that's what all you ask for the young lads. You always want them to be respectful, but also want to improve and help the team. And I think he's shown that, and he'll show this the whole season. He's a huge asset for us. You see that today. The manager trusts him when, in a big game like this, to come on and try and make a difference for us. And he's got a huge future ahead of him, but the here and now looks not too bad as well.
Andy, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Go and celebrate. Congratulations on your goal as well.
Thank you. See you later on. Bye-bye.
See you soon, yeah. Andy Robertson there, his second Champions League goal in his career. It's so funny, isn't it, as well, because you look back at his career at Liverpool, and to now say he's one of the senior players, and all of those young players that are coming through, they're looking up to Andy Robertson. Look, it doesn't get much better in terms of a role model, Mo, does it?
Absolutely not. I mean, they've had them over the years, the likes of Henderson, James Milner, great players, but great professionals as well. And really, they've ruled the roost in the dressing room. They've set the standards. And then they move on, and of course, players like Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, and Andy Robertson. So you always need those leaders. I can't think of a great team over the years that haven't had real leaders in the dressing room. It's very difficult to win anything without those people that police the dressing room, and Andy Robertson is definitely one of those.
For all the attacking prowess that Liverpool have on the pitch, of all these natural goal scorers, it was Andy Robertson that got the first goal.
That was a lucky Andy Robertson goal, wasn't it? Yeah, it just struck Andy Robertson and then goes on to hit Barrios. But the fact that Andy Robertson gets the first touch and it is going on target, he gets credited with the goal, just comes from an offside area, back out, and you can clearly see there Barrios' arms behind his back, cannons off the pair of them, flies into the back of the net. Jan Oblak, absolutely no chance. It was a wonderful start for Liverpool.
Yeah. We were sitting next to the Liverpool bench, and they were all looking at each other going, surely they've got to give it to Andy Robertson. Don't worry, they absolutely have. Only a couple of minutes later as well, Mo Salah then sprung into action himself, Michael.
He certainly did. I mean, Mo Salah, he's used to the big occasion. There's a lovely little overlap, I thought, from Frimpong, but as soon as he starts breaking in, there's just no stopping him. His strength, I love that second touch as well. He's got bodies on him, and he's still got the strength and the power to have a soft first touch. Frimpong there, it's a good overlap. It just moves Gonzalez out the way, just about 2 yards, and that is pivotal, actually, because Gonzalez is probably the closest man. But look at the strength, and look at this second touch from Salah here. Under all the pressure, this one almost drags it from behind him. And it's a deft little touch. He can't go too far. The goalkeeper would smother him. It's the perfect touch under pressure. Running at full speed and using your body and still having that deft touch was brilliant.
Macca, this one I think caught a lot of people in the stadium by surprise.
Yeah, Van Dijk steps forward, but Konate plays them all on sides, and it was just whether it was going to be offside or not. Llorente does what he needs to do. He gets it on target, goes through Konate's legs, and it's whether he's unsighting the goalkeeper, because it's Antoine Griezmann across Alisson takes a slight deflection off Canate as well. I think the goalkeeper can see all the ball when the shot is taken, and I think that's why he's been given benefit for the doubt.
Yeah. OK, well, look, it changes the complexion of the game. It is now 2